Hello, foodie fans. Welcome to the Big Food Talk, produced by Tough Monkey Entertainment. I'm your host, Sal Conca. This show supports restaurants, chefs, and food pioneers with your help. Head to bigfoodtalk.com to make your donation today, or check out our fun apparel line with proceeds going directly to participating restaurants. Special thanks to the Long Island Food Council, DineLI Facebook group, and Yelp Long Island for supporting this episode. Today I'm speaking with Jose and Catherine of Apt84 Bus. They're both entrepreneurs who embraced the tiny home trend to build a business right here on Long Island. From private events to North Fork winery tours, collaborations, and more, this is one inspirational interview you won't want to miss. Plus, we're giving away a $100 gift card to one lucky winner. So follow us on Instagram and let's hear their story. Hey guys, welcome to the Big Food Talk. I'm so excited to talk to you today. I know we've met all around town. I see you at the bagel store in Copeg, and I've seen you at events. How are you guys doing during all of these times?
Oh my God.
No, we're doing pretty good, it is what it is with the pandemic that we have going on. But besides that, we're still staying positive and things are going pretty well, thankfully.
Excellent. And everybody's healthy, right? That's the important thing. Everybody's healthy and families.
That's the attitude. You have to have that attitude because you have to count your blessings. This is what we have to do right now. We count our blessings.
Yeah, exactly. I do as well. We've been very fortunate in my household and my family and everybody else. So yes, we're very thankful. And, as business owners, we have the challenges we need to deal with because we need to make a living, right? My question is, I want to go back. You guys are a pretty new business, Apt84 Bus. When did you establish the business itself?
Last year was our first official year, but we didn't even have a full year because we launched, I would say the middle of the year is when we officially started offering services to our clients. And then this year we didn't even have a full year because of our lovely circumstances that we're all facing right now. So I don't know, I can't even count that we've been in business a year. If you really count the months that we've actually been in business, it's not even a year.
Wow. And you guys, what's interesting is, well, one, the business model itself is super interesting and unique. So it's based around the Skoolie concept. So let's explain that to the audience. What in the world is a Skoolie?
Yeah, so a Skoolie is a school bus that is converted into a tiny home. So school buses, after a while in use, they have to update them and they get new ones. They sell the older ones. They're pretty well maintained. They stay local. So you can pick them up for a pretty good price and take all the seats out and, let your design ideas go crazy.
That's very cool. And I know that concept, I believe, this is people who are looking to declutter their homes, or they're trying to do the tiny house movement, like you said, right? Kind of like getting rid of all the excess. Now, this is a movement for people as homeowners and families that do this type of thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Who else? Is there anybody else that does this as a business? And how did you come up with the idea to use a Skoolie as a business idea?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I've been in marketing. I've been working in the corporate world for many, many years, and I've always loved the concept of doing mobile businesses. But I didn't want to, I am not a restaurateur. I'm not going to open a food truck, although I love food trucks. I will be the best food truck customer. But I wanted something on wheels, and I wanted something that created experiences and really brought people together in some type of crazy fun way. And that's why I thought that maybe it didn't have to be a school bus, but I love the concept of a school bus. I love the concept of a Skoolie. And then it just took off from there. And really what the business is today is really an experience-based business using mobile vehicles.
Yeah. As far as other people doing what we do, I know for a while, there's out in the West, there's a lot of Skoolies being done by families. They're living in it, they're traveling. and they're having a great time. You know, they've been doing it. They have their own reasons why they're doing it, why they're living in them, or for how long they're living in them for. That anyone who's turned one into a business, that I do not know of anyone in the United States who actually is doing that, except us. And you know, we had it; it was there, and to be able to share it with other people, you know, since the whole tiny home movement is kind of growing, and it gives everyone an opportunity to, you know, you see them on TV shows and things like that. So it gives you an opportunity to be in it and experience the day in our schooling.
Yeah, it's very cool. Like I said, it's a unique concept, and I'm not surprised that you guys are one of the only ones doing this around the country, the entire country, right? So the schooling movement itself became very popular, popularized through like reality TV shows, things like this. You know, we've all seen the movement, but as a business idea. So how long did it take to convert the school bus into what you envisioned for the business?
Um,
It was almost like two phases, really. It was the
yeah,
conversion and then the design.
yeah,
Hmm.
you had two
So
phases. So you could say 3 months on the first phase. I don't know, 2 months on the second. So say 5 to 6 months. The idea, you know, as you go along, new ideas come up. You know, things change a little bit.
Right.
So you always kind of add it on. You know,
Mhm.
you kind of never finish.
Of course, right? I mean, it's always
Yeah,
when you're creative, like we all are in this conversation. The
yeah,
ideas they always keep coming, but at some point you got to get done. You have to put yourself out there. You have to start the business and get things moving. So
exactly.
when you started the business to where you are today, is the concept still the same, or have you learned a lot of things? What have you learned along the way that's transformed what you originally thought you were going to do with the business?
Well, when I first thought I was going to do something, I honestly had my brain literally is like a computer with a million tabs open. I don't know who else thinks like that, but that's how my brain is. So I had so many different concepts, and I would talk to everybody about my thoughts. I mean, not everyone, because sometimes you talk to certain people and they look at you like you're crazy. Um, you know.
I'm aware. I'm aware, but I know you follow Gary V, and you have the entrepreneurial spirit. So I know you just bulldoze ahead, right? Going to do what you want to do anyway, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
We're very entrepreneurial. So when we started with the Skoolie, we kind of came in with open doors. You know, let's see what's gonna work. Let's see what's gonna, you know, be the best option for us, and then go from there. And the tours have been going great for us. The wine tours. Um, so now that we're doing tours, then we've done a few little adjustments inside the interior of the bus for it to be a little safer, for it to be a little more comfortable. You know,
Hmm.
just changing a couple of things around, but not too much from where it was already, because from the beginning of the build, it was an open concept, which, you know, is perfect for what it is that we're doing.
Sure. And what types of events? So you just mentioned the wine tours, which I know are very popular here on Long Island. I'm sure you're taking a lot of people out to the North Fork. It's birthdays, bachelorette parties, bachelor parties, things like that. What other types of events are people using, or how else are people using the Skoolie bus that you didn't think about from the beginning?
Well, we've been wedding suites for brides. So the bridal parties, so we've gone to weddings where maybe they're having a vineyard wedding and there is no actual bridal suite. So we'll service the actual suite,
Cool.
which is beautiful. We literally just bring the bus there, we park it, we do that. You know, we do photo shoots. We're open to doing brand engagements with corporations. If available, like if we're available, I would love to do like a corporate roadshow with a major brand and just design the whole thing. You know, I mean, maybe not like, I don't know what company, but I've seen people do it and it's fun. Like
Sure.
we would do that totally with the
Yeah,
schooling.
we've also we're able to do personal transport. You know, be playing your own day during in the island. You know, we could do the transport. Now we're providing limo service. We collaborated with other businesses, so we're able to provide some limo service
Mhm.
and some other things that are coming into the near future.
I
Yeah.
know. Well, I know, behind the scenes, you guys are working on a second vehicle as well, right? So, and what does that look like? It's a smaller version, right? It's not a full school bus this time.
Yeah, so that's a vintage 1977 Volkswagen Bus type of camper. They're very unique, you know, love the style. And that we're going to be converting into a tap bar photo booth. So it's going to be pretty cool.
And that's only going to be for private events. When we told a few people, they thought we were going to drive around like an ice cream truck. You know what? I love that concept. And in other states, you can do that with alcohol. We can't do that. We're not going to start playing music and driving around and giving away margaritas, you know, but
I would personally love that.
So would I would love to offer it. I would love to drink it, but that is not the concept. I think in Texas they're allowed to do that, and other places, and not here. You can't do that. But so it's private events. We'll bring it to the event, set it up, and you know, it'll be taps. It'll be very. It's going to be staged, all beautiful, and you know, we love design, so.
Yeah, absolutely. And so how do you get, this is the big food talk, right? And you mentioned the wine tours. How do you collaborate with food and beverage companies on Long Island? Have you done anything like that where you've collaborated with a food brand or a winery and done something really interesting?
Yeah.
We are working on setting up an event where we invite all the small mobile businesses here in the island. We all get together. We all bring all our followers over, and we'll do some advertising and bring everyone together so we can all kind of, work together. We do have some plans, and we have talked to a few, and let's see where it goes. Everything starts with a talk and some ideas, and then as the puzzle gets put together, then we'll see where everything will fit in.
Yeah, very cool.
Well, pre-COVID, we used to actually park at local breweries and help them promote and become a part of their literally park right in front, and we let their guests use our Skoolie for the day as a lounge, as a hangout, as a photo opportunity. So we love doing that.
Yeah, we also have collaborated. We have spoke with other restaurant owners, like the Mexican restaurant here. What was that? Del Fuego. Del Fuego. So we spoke with them. They're able to accumulate one of our groups. So it's about, who wants to go there, and go from there.
Absolutely. I think that's the beauty of what you're doing with the bus is you have so many opportunities. So you're only limited by your own creativity at this point. And in terms of, honestly, something like COVID for a business like yours can open even more doors, I feel like. So it's like to see the benefits out of it, because there are way more businesses doing collaborations right now, I feel like, right?
Yeah.
Before, everybody was very close to the vest and would be like, well, this is my business. I don't want to do as much, with somebody else, or they don't, they're just busy doing what they're doing. And now everybody's like, well, I got to think about new ways to bring in revenue streams. So I think it's a perfect opportunity for you guys to partner with all these locals.
Yeah, I think that's been part of our growth too. From the beginning, since we came with open doors and open arms, willing to work with everyone. And we've been always open to other small businesses and always trying to see if we can do something together. If not now, maybe in the future. And we have always stayed positive and always kept pushing forward. And sometimes you get some some bumps along the way, but it's just like, don't waste any time putting any money into that, and just stay on positive and stay on that road, and eventually we'll get there,
Yeah.
Absolutely. And is this, since you both started this, is it a full-time gig for both of you, or do you still have other hustles?
No, we're fully dedicated now.
Yeah. We could use a team. We were just talking to our neighbor, and honestly, like between the two of us, we're this little business. Like we're doing the job of 10 people, and we don't stop. Like we work 7 days a week, 24 hours. It's insane because there's just us and a little puppy. And sometimes I get my kids to do some painting and here and there, but that's it.
That's amazing. Yeah. I mean, that's great. I mean, so maybe we're having an open job casting call for you guys, open roll call after this interview. People will be applying for jobs to work with you after this. We'll see.
Yeah. I've thought about maybe I do some type of work during the week and start this as a side thing and see how it goes. Like a lot of people do, which is kind of like the safe way of doing it. Or you just go and take the risk and go full on, and if you want to grow something, you want to make sure you're full on all the time,
Absolutely. I think It's an important tip for business owners. I think I'm guilty of it. I've gotten caught up in doing too many things at one time and trying to refocus on, I have the Big Loose Onion Sauce and my video production company, so I'm
Yeah.
always constantly being pulled in different directions.
Absolutely. And obviously we're always going to have those hard moments and those hard times, especially now in the beginning. And with this all of a sudden pandemic, it was really hard for us. It was pretty much like put us out of business,
Mm-hmm.
And but those hard times, new ideas come out of it, and then you come out even stronger. So that's the good thing, So like I remember doing a post the other day, how grateful I am for the tough days, because you always come up with something new for the next day.
Yep. What's that? There's that line, if you're familiar with the movie Rocky, Sylvester Stallone, right? I don't think I have to explain that to anybody, but if you're familiar with the movie Rocky, it wasn't about how many times you get hit. It's about how many times you get hit and fall down and can get back up again.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, it makes you stronger, smarter. You're able to think things through better. It's a blessing, to be honest, even though it doesn't feel like a blessing at the moment, but it is if you open your eyes and see the message that you're getting out of it.
Yep. And so for other business owners listening, because we do have a bunch, what is, in terms of marketing, you guys have really embraced Instagram and the social media aspects of things. You've gotten a ton of PR. I know you've been featured in, a lot of the local news channels and newspapers and things like that. Who's the marketing genius behind all this? How do you guys manage your marketing? What thoughts do you have, or what advice would you have for somebody that wants to embrace social media and things like that? What's been your key to success?
Yeah. I mean, for us, really, it's about staying authentic and just being consistent with your post and your content, and not overthinking it. Like the content doesn't have to be perfect. Like I will put up a post and sometimes I'm like, oh, it's crap, but I'll post it. And next thing you know, it's got 5,000 views. So it doesn't matter if you like it and you made it, post it. If it's something silly, maybe you don't look your best, or maybe it's not perfectly edited, or there's wind and it sounds horrible, I don't care. Just post it. It doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah, you wanna try to connect with your people. Just like you want to be everybody's your friend. At the end of the day, everybody's your friend, and look at it that way and see it that way. And there are some people that just don't have that right attitude. I would just hire someone that does have that attitude, because it's just not going to work for you, but you got to have the right attitude, that's a big plus.
Absolutely. I think a lot of people get shy behind the camera. They get self-doubtful and,
hold on. Someone's trying to call. I'm just going to decline that. Did I lose you?
No, I'm here. We're here. I can cut around that. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I was saying was that, there's unfortunately a lot of business owners, they don't know how to embrace social. They get very hung up on their looks. They get very hung up on the quality of it, and don't understand how the authenticity, how being authentic really matters, because people want to see you just being real, and they want to understand the business. They want to connect with you, and video and being on social. I mean, you guys do a ton of video. It just makes you so much more relatable to the business. So.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I posted a video a couple of weeks ago where I was talking, but I was also eating popcorn at the same time, and I spilled popcorn on myself, and I was gonna delete that and do another draft, and then I said, and I posted it, and I didn't care. Yeah. And people thought I did that on purpose.
Yeah.
And I literally am just sloppy, so it's
yeah. Another advice I would say is, team up with the right people, she has her part that she brings into this business. I have my part. And, you team up with the right people that can fill in that spot that you don't have, or they're better at you, better than you at certain things. Bring them in, because that's what's going to help you. You can't be greedy. You want everything. I'm going to take care of everything, because then let's say you
can't.
Yeah, it'll be very hard even if you hire a few people, but then also you're never going to have any freedom when you do build the business. So bring in people that can do the job, certain things better than you, so they can help you grow your business.
Absolutely. The best bosses and the best business owners know they need to hire people that are smarter than them around them, you know, and those are the people who are the most successful. You know, it's your job to run the business, build the business, keep the ideas flowing, build those relationships constantly, and have the other people that can execute on the things that you can't.
Absolutely.
So, well, guys, this has been just super fun conversation for me. I love talking shop. I love talking entrepreneurship. Yay! Is there anything additional you want to share with everybody to let them know about Apartment 84 Bus? Any events coming up down in September or anything else where they can find you?
Yeah, I mean, you can find us on Instagram. It's Apt84 Bus. That's, you know, from there you can contact us directly. You can call, you can text us. There's a phone number there. For anybody that wants to book, you have to reach out to us directly because our schedule changes every day and we can't do online booking. Like I can't have someone just click. It's not like getting a haircut.
And you want to try to call at least 2 months ahead of time.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, pretty busy.
I hate telling people that I can't, you know, host them because we're booked that day. But like I said, we are able to offer other opportunities to ride in either a Sprinter or limos. So we do have those as offerings as well. We are going to be becoming more of an events business because we are more of an experience business. We're not, the bus is not the business in general. The bus is part of it. So just stay tuned and we'll be working on that. We would have had a big event this year where we were going to invite a lot of the local Long Island makers, designers, small businesses. And we wanted to do a big Long Island like collaboration event. But that's not going to happen this year. We'll definitely get it going for next year. So tell this COVID to go away.
Absolutely. Yeah. We're all waiting for it to go away and we're going to get back to thriving as we all did before this. I have no doubt. And you guys are going to be successful. I have no doubt. You guys are really focused and have just such great personality and bring such so much fun. And you bring so much fun to everything you do, which is what I love. So
yeah, thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, you guys. I'll talk to you real soon. Thanks for joining me today.
Bye, Sal.
Bye, guys. Thanks for tuning in to The Big Food Talk, produced by Tough Monkey Entertainment. Subscribe on iTunes and wherever you listen to podcasts. Follow us on Instagram for behind-the-scenes takes or watch complete episodes on YouTube. Don't forget to make a donation at bigfoodtalk.com.